Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, sort of. I've sort of got some internet. I figured something out at great expense. Got one of those gigacubes, if you don't know what that is. It's, yeah, interesting. I never knew they existed till now. But you didn't come to hear this nonsense, did you? No, of course not. You came to hear about The Flash. So there's some leaks, rumours, spoilers. We don't know, because, again, none of this is actually confirmed. And I did have someone drop in a video the other day. It was all about the Batman with potentially the Joker turning up. People were like, no spoilers. And I'm like, it's just a rumour. I've got no idea. We don't know until it's confirmed. We just don't know. Speculation's just part of it, right? Like, I'm not purposely revealing spoilers. I just don't know. So this is all about the potential true villain and also some other cameos that could be appearing in The Flash. So I thought we'd take a look at it together, see what you guys think, whether it's going to be good or not. This is a movie which I think is like, I think predominantly people are only really looking forward to it because, of course, Michael Keaton's returning. Like, no one's, I mean, some people might be clamoring to watch The Flash because of Ezra Miller, right? Very few people want, yes, I really want to see Ezra Miller run like a dipshit again. But that's not hot on people's agendas. Again, I'm sure it's on some people's minds. Not the majority. But let's take a look, shall we, ladies and gents? So the Flash crew shirt has seemingly revealed the movie's true villain, and it's not who you think. Could be interesting, right? Who do you guys think is the true villain for the Flash? Who do you think? Guesses down below before we dive into it. Because a lot of people thought it was going to be Reverse Flash, Eobard Thawne. I think that's Reverse Flash, yeah, Yellow Flash. So that was people's thoughts. There was also rumour that was going to be Jessica Chastain, like a gender-swapped character. So there's the guesses, at the very least, from my side of things, from leaks. But let's take a look what this says, shall we? So a newly surfaced photo of a t-shirt given out to members of the Flash's stunt team appears to reveal the movie's real big bad, but it's not necessarily who most of you might be expecting. Let's check it out. While all signs are pointing to the Flash rebooting the DC Extended Universe, there's a lot of intrigue and excitement surrounding the Scarlet Speedster's first big screen solo. That's right, ladies and gents. There is a lot of intrigue and excitement. Yeah, and Ezra Miller's drumming that up by threatening the KKK over on Instagram. If you don't know what I'm talking about, he literally did that. The guy needs to be taken off social media and put in rehab because he's clearly high. But anyway, there's no word on who the movie's villain will be because it doesn't always need to. A movie like this doesn't even need to have a villain, quite frankly, right? It could just be an adventure. And I think that's also part of Warner Brothers' main issue with these kind of films. And also like Marvel movies in general, is that they always constantly push to have a villain, right? They're constantly like, let's up the ante, more. And that's what, Marvel has sort of suffered with. They'll give us a villain which is identical power set wise to our lead. That creates just some kind of boring crap. Iron Man was constantly like that. It was so bloody boring at the end. And then they constantly try and up the ante with the villains. Like a movie like this actually technically doesn't even need a villain. It can just be an exploration through the universe, and you can normally have villains because it puts the lead character through an arc. But you don't, technically speaking, you don't even need it on this one because the journey itself can be the arc that the character goes through. But that's lost on Warner Brothers very clearly. So previous reports have suggested that the Flash is set to square off with an evil doppelganger, which we've seen actually in the trailer. Another Barry Allen has been featured in the movie's trailers. While time will tell what role that powerless Barry, he dons a spray-painted batsuit for production, will play, many fans believe he could be a new Reverse Flash. So people are just thinking he's playing, oh, I don't have any powers, and then revealed at the end to be, a douche and a bit of a butthole, aka a villain. However, a photo of a t-shirt shared by stunt performer Shane Stain, that's brilliant, may reveal the Flash's true big bad Black Flash. It's not very BLM, is it? The post below was first shared last October. FYI, that was a joke. Calm your tits. But has only just now been spotted via CBR. Alongside silhouettes of Batman and Supergirl, we see what looks like a twisted Flash, who definitely resembles the monstrous speedster from the comic books. Created by Grant Morrison, Mark Millar, and Ron Wagner, Black Flash debuted in 1998's The Flash 141, and is essentially the Speed Force's version of Death. While it's possible we'll see the fastest man alive battle this unstoppable speedster, it should be pointed out that Barry actually transformed into Black Flash for a time, after Reverse Flash manipulated the Speed Force and reality itself. So it could be this. It could be all-encompassing, right? Could be. Clearly we're going to be getting our fair share of twists and turns in The Flash later this year. Hopefully a trailer isn't too far off. Blah, 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 blah. And this is what we see. So, you can see it. You know, like I can see it. Supergirl, Batman. Sort of normal Flash twisting and rotting away. Sort of into Black Flash. But it also seemingly does, like, you could take many notes from this. It could be him disintegrating through time, you know, splitting off through the Speed Force into different dimensions, or it could just be, you know, Black Flash. So there is that. Interesting. I mean, let's talk about this. Like, Black Flash appearing in this is a bit much. It's a bit much, you know. Just we didn't need a villain in this movie at all. So to have Black Flash, it could be a bit too much. But I hand on over to you. What do you think of that first? Good, bad? Let me know. Most people think, you know, Reverse Flash was going to turn up. So Black Flash isn't massively divergent from that. Obviously, it is to a certain degree, but not hugely. You know, it's just another version of you know, a form of a Flash. But I think it's a bit too soon to have that. And how would they work that in with Batgirl, Batman? Yeah, and Supergirl. The other thing is that there was some potential cameos revealed. So another pair of huge cameos may have been revealed. Possible spoilers, ladies and gents. Not that you guys really care too much about this, but still, possible spoilers. So the MCU introduced the multiverse in Loki and is set to embrace the concept of alternate realities in a big way with Doctor Strange. However, obviously DC is doing the same thing with The Flash. Warner Brothers seem to be using their take on the multiverse as an opportunity to retcon elements of their shared world. So, you know, removing people from Snyderverse, keeping people from Snyderverse, whatever. So according to Screen Geek, both Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot will show up as Aquaman and Wonder Woman in The Flash, right? That's not that much of a stretch. I think a lot of people actually expected that to happen. There were some leaks as well saying that this movie would basically serve as like a retcon of the DC universe where there'd be no Superman moving forward, there'd be no Batman moving forward. It would just be Batgirl, Supergirl, and then the rest of the team, right? The, you know, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, etc. So hearing them pop up, I can believe it, and it's not that much of a stretch. So the site doesn't provide any context for the roles, but based on what we've heard, there'll only be cameo appearances. These could be the versions of the characters we know, but since Barry Allen will traverse time in different realities, there's every chance he'll encounter his Justice League teammates on an alternate Earth. Yeah. And then this article does note, you know, previous reports have indicated that Barry will form a new Justice League by the end of the film. And if this is accurate, it sounds like Diana and Arthur could be along for the ride. I mean, I'd say it's pretty legit, to be fair. Yeah. So there you go, ladies and gents. Black Flash, cameos, Jason Momoa, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, Aquaman. What do you think? Good, bad, yay, nay? I hand it on over to you. What do you think? Let me know down below. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe, ladies and gents. Love to have you here for more content in future. We're sort of back now, like I said at the start. I moved into, obviously, you know, we've got a new place here. Moved into a new place, obviously. And no internet till May. So I've been scrabbling, racking my brains on how to figure it out. And yeah, just paid for something bloody expensive, this GigaCube nonsense. So I'm hopeful this will fix it. We'll see, because I got no mobile internet anymore. because I've been using that the last few days. But anyway, I digress. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you are new here, please do hit subscribe, guys. Again, it'd be good to have you here. Need to sort of focus out a little bit. But thanks so much. Take care.